Women have purported for the last 2 decades or so that fit men are less preferable and desirable than men with a dad bod, as they call it. This is a lie by women that is pushed to pacify and blind men to the truth. Today, I'm going to explain to you the 5 reasons why she likes your dad bod. The first reason that a woman will like your dad bod: fact or fiction. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that when men think of a dad bod, they think of a large, overweight man. But women often have a different idea of what a dad bod actually is. So sometimes you'll find that when a woman says dad bod, it doesn't mean that he's a fat, overweight guy. It means that he just doesn't have any visible abs, but he still has a muscular frame. So you'll find that even though they mention dad bod, what they're actually describing is a powerlifter physique. That's really all they're describing. Just a guy that has no visible abs, but he still has the musculature of a man, not just a flabby wimp. So when you hear a woman say, "Oh, I like a dad bod," she's not really talking about what you're thinking of. She's talking about something completely different. So that already inherently ruins the whole dad bod idea. The second reason that a woman likes your dad bod: non-compete clause. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that women naturally do not like to admit they compete, and they would prefer not to compete. So what you'll find is that they'll go after a man with a less desirable physique to avoid competition with other women. Because if he is fat, pudgy, overweight, obese, there's a lot less likelihood for her to have to keep other women away from him. But what the women fail to realize is the mere fact that she's there in the first place with the guy makes him more attractive to other women. Case in point, King of Queens. The guy in King of Queens by himself wasn't attractive, but the mere fact that he had an attractive woman that he was married to made him more attractive to other women. The third reason that a woman likes the dad bod: esteem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, that is a reference to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Women don't like to date men that are clearly more attractive than them because it hurts their ego. So when they see a man with a desirable physique, they're going to see him as short-term instead of long-term, because if they stay with him long-term, their ego, their self-esteem will plummet, making it very difficult for them to be secure or confident in the relationship, even though men don't really care about a woman's confidence in order for them to maintain that relationship. So what you'll find is that that same woman will go after a man that has a less desirable physique so she can feel like she's settling, meaning that her ego will stay intact, be high or tall, but it will not satisfy her biology. Her biology will still crave a man with an attractive physique. So this will cause the relationship to not last that long in the first place. Because even though she is technically saving her ego, she's sacrificing her biology, and her biology will fight against her, causing her to either leave the man prematurely that has the dad bod or cheated him with the Chad with the chiseled features. The fourth reason that women like the dad bod: compound V. Now, what do I mean by that? That's obviously a reference to the hit TV show The Boys. But I mean that fit men usually like fit women. They go after people that look like superheroes, right? But women will often say, "Oh, I don't want a guy with an attractive physique," but not because they can get him, it's because they can't. Because what you'll find is that the women that go after the guys with dad bods couldn't get a fit guy anyway. Because a fit guy only goes after women that take care of their bodies. And if the woman is overweight, or she doesn't go to the gym, or she doesn't even like to work out, she doesn't have a lot of staying power with a man that takes care of himself. So you'll find that it's not actually because she wants the dad bod, it's just that's what she can get. A fit guy may smash her, but he's not really gonna take her seriously because she doesn't care about her physical appearance the way he does. And the fifth reason, or the last reason that a woman likes the dad bod, strictly fitness. Now, what do I mean by that? That is a reference to Strictly Business, a great movie, you should watch it. But what do I mean? I mean simply that if a woman is with a fit man, she has to herself maintain that fitness as well. She has a lot smaller margin for error with that man if she becomes overweight. If she stops working out, there's a high likelihood that he will leave her because he himself is serious about his physique. He's logical, intentional, ritualistic, routine. And if she is not on the same wavelength of the same mindset, he will discard her rather quickly. So what you'll find is that women will prefer to choose the man with the dad bod because there's a much larger margin for error. She can let herself go, stop going to the gym, eat what she wants with the dad bod guy because he cannot judge her the same way a fit guy would because he himself is out of shape. So you'll find that women will go into long-term relationships with men that have a dad bod just so they don't have to work as hard, just so they don't have to keep up their physiques, just so they can let themselves go without feeling like they'll lose the guy, which is pretty genius, if I do say so myself. Now, I just want to close up by saying, don't ever believe that women say they like the dad bod because it's not true. It's the equivalent of a woman saying they like night skies, good morning texts, and flowers every day. It's a smokescreen. It's not real. Their biology will always override their ego. So a woman can up and down swear that she prefers a dad bod, but ask her who her favorite male celebrity is. Someone that has a fantastic physique. Wow. Surprising, right? Not really. So the best thing that you can do, my G, is be the guy that stimulates her biology, not the guy that stimulates her ego. She knows that she's going to have to compete for you. Well, that's too damn bad. That's what you want, a woman to compete to keep you. That's it for today, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm King's Wisdom. I got merch, link in description. I also do one-on-one consultations if you need assistance with understanding women, understanding yourself, or understanding your purpose. I am here to help. You're welcome.